Team Overdue going into the final 30 seconds of their picks, as they will consider what to pick for their mid player.
Radiant team pick.
Points away.
And we have the Pangolier being chosen by Team Overdue. This will help to create some havoc as long as he doesn't get caught by this disruptor.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So now they need a hard carry, right? Or at least a mid game kind of carry. Something that is ranged most likely. Or maybe something that can go toe to toe with the anti-mage. Maybe a Phantom Assassin.
With 30 seconds left on the clock for Kacang Gaming. They will use their remaining time just to think of what to get for their main carry.
Even the Legion Commander will actually be not bad here.
Legion Commander is usually chosen for the early game control on the AM. And there we have it, we have the Clinks
They'll go for
being
Clinks.
chosen. And
Okay,
they will
Clinks
have
is
some
not bad.
push power right there.
The Ninja Invoker.
Cat Dog on the Spirit Breaker, there will be a support Spirit Breaker and Raja Satya
Wow.
on the Spirit Breaker.
Okay, I
That's
can
a
see
support
why
as well.
probably they picked the Mirana. I mean, the skin is pretty magnificent. That's an immortal, is it? The Centaur War Runner is an immortal skin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks pretty huge. I can't even see the AM anymore.
Yeah, what the heck? It's like Team Overdue is picking heroes based on the cosmetics they have.
Yeah, I guess Team Overdue is not really going for their combos, they're actually going for their comfort picks.
They're going for the champion spotlights. I mean, look
Right,
at this Clinks,
so-
it's pretty naked and bony.
This Hoodwink is still new as well.
Yeah, but look at the background, whew, all the glimmer and glamour.
So this will be the last game for tonight, as we see it as well as the last game for Team Overdue, as we're almost closing towards the end of the tournament. And yep, they will have fun in this last match against Kacang Gaming.
Okay, here we go. On the Radiant side for Kacang Gaming, we have playing the Invoker will be the Ninja. And on the Spirit Breaker, there will be Cat and Dog. On the Dawnbreaker will be the Captain Simple. Disruptor will be played by Raja Sate, and the carry Clinks will be played by Toyadoya.
And on the Dire side for Team Overdue, we see Carlos Pollo on the AM, the anti-mage. And then there is Devil on the Pangolier. And then we also see Mango on the Centaur War Chief, followed by Harry Maguire on the Hoodwink. And there's also Weeble, Captain Weeble on the Mirana at top. And we see a scuffle happening at top as the AM is being chased out of the high ground for the bounty rune.
Seems like top lane, they
Seems
really
like-
want to contest this. And yeah, there's no way that Carlos Pollo and his team could be able to fight it off against two beefy looking offlaners.
So the Breaker Brothers are on top, and they will proceed to go head to head against the Anti-Mage and also the Mirana support. Whereas mid, we will see Devil on the Pangolia going up against Ninja on the Invoker. And bottom lane, we will see the Centaur Warchief against Clinks and also Disruptor with the aid of Hoodwink on the side. We see Centaur Warchief getting bullied out of the lane that fast.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
taking a lot of punishment already. Not even able to land a hit on anything, but he's already taking so much punishment.
Again, at top, AM is such an annoying hero to go against due to his mana break. Most of the heroes going up against him will have to play with passives just to try to flush him out of the lanes. We see Mango on the Centaur Warchief, already using his last tango. The Hoodwink has 6 tangos to give, but none to give to Centaur.
Well, bottom is a tough lane to deal with, especially when you haven't picked up the retaliate. And you're dealing with two range heroes.
2 range heroes, exactly. Yeah, he did not. And that's why he did not even pick up the retaliate at the second level.
Yeah, he really need that level 2. Otherwise, he's just gonna be punished over and over again.
Yeah, but no, he already had the level 2, but he didn't even put into it the retaliate. So he's totally going.
He needs to go all in, man. Oh, nice.
Yeah, he needs to go in. Totally going for the spells.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, what's Clinks doing?
Can he get
Clinks might go for
one
this.
more hit? Oh, Clinks. And
Clinks
just when we were
trying to
talking
move
about
back.
how bad the build was by Mango, and he managed to
That was
deliver.
actually play out in his favor, and yeah, he has the whole lane to himself right now. With Disruptor having so little mana left, but he still has the Mangoes. So
Yeah, there was a
Centaur-
very nice connection by Harry Maguire using the acorn shot and also the bushwhack, immediately allowing Mango to close the distance and just be able to dish out the 1-2 combo. And yeah,
but Clinks couldn't run away because he did not have any skeleton walk, and
I mean,
he was actually.
if I was the Clinks, I wouldn't feel that I need to have the skeleton walk.
But the thing was, he actually wasted some time double thinking whether he should stay or fight, and I guess that costed Clinks.
Yeah,
With that
to allow the stun to
trap.
connect.
Yeah, he could have run away a lot more earlier. It's just that he chose to backtrack twice, in fact.
Yeah, and they put him in a very precarious position.
I'm not opposed to taking the occasional bounty.
Oh, Simple, top lane. They're being gone on. Simple's trying to make his way out of there. Even Carlos Poyo also decides to back off.
With so little mana left onto Spirit Breaker and Dawnbreaker, they can't
Yeah.
really do it.
This is
Anything.
such a pain to do with the anti-mage, especially if you're a melee hero. So the
Yeah,
Soul Ring
so
is already
once-
picked up by the Dawnbreaker, just to try and mitigate.
Okay, but Dawnbreaker being on low HP may be a bit of a gamble right there.
Yeah,
But with AM being able to flush out all the mana, he now can calculate that there's no threat against him in terms of skills.
yep. So the only way to fight against him is to right click, and that's it. So if that's the
Bottom lane
case,
seems to be in much more control right now compared to the previous game.
yep. Nobody's feeding anybody yet.
Looking at the creep stats, we see AM is actually right on top with 23 last hits already,
Yeah,
controlling his lane pretty well.
and he also picked up the Ring of Health. That should be able to allow him to stay in the lane longer than ever.
However, we see now Clinks getting back that stats, having 26 creep kills now.
The Centaur War on Mango is going for a 1-2-1 build.
But it's gonna be a bit hard to take on the Clinks because of the searing arrows preventing so much damage.
Yep. The right click potential.
Yeah, but before Clicks could hit his level 6, he's very soft actually. So that retaliate could actually work to repel Clinks from trying to right click him all the time.
I think this should be an easy lane for anti-mage. If things go well, he should be able to reach the battlefield with within 14 minutes or 13 minutes. And yeah, he's already able to secure half of its components at this 6-minute mark. Rushing for
The arrow not connect. Oh, we see Disruptor catching 2 of them. And they will try to go to Disruptor to punch
Mango
him,
going man mode, telling the Disruptor this is my field.
Right. It's too bad that the Hoodwink does not have any mana to get out the stun to connect. Otherwise, they might have tried to kill the Disruptor, but then again, Disruptor had Magic 1 charges of 11, and yeah, he would most probably survive that.
Mango also has 10 magic charges in the one.
So,
really
Centaur
holding on
having
to it.
picked up the Ring of Health, they will actually bolster his survivability a lot. Especially going for the aggressive double edge a lot onto the creeps.
I think the biggest kill potential is at bottom lane. There it is, they're able to initiate off onto the Clings, but it's not enough burst
not enough.
damage. With the
Clings has picked
bushwhack
up
and
the
the
Falcon Blade already.
stomp. Clings didn't even bother to pick up the skeleton walk.
He's just gonna walk away in old-fashioned style things.
Yep. Doesn't even need the boots. Just gonna build enough HP to survive the burst. Oh, top lane, however. Oh! A nice teleport by Devil, able to use the swashbuckle to just finish off the remaining HP of what's his name? Cat and Dog.
Yeah, the Spirit Breaker was almost able to get the AM, but yeah,
It wasn't
was
the
stopped.
AM. Was it the AM? Oh, it was the AM. Yeah,
Yeah, the
Carlos
AM was
Pollo.
very low. Yeah. But
Player's middle
yeah, Devil managed to stop his tracks just in time and to get the
Oh,
kill.
Carlos, what are you doing? You should blink away.
Carlos just having the self depleted just so fast.
Yeah. That's
And now he has to rely on his
400
way up to
HP
get
gone.
back up. You see Cat and Dog on the bottom lane right now, just waiting in the forest,
What's he doing
waiting
over
to
there?
go on to Centaur, if that would be the case. So you
yeah, I
see
think they
Clinks
are.
trying to chip them away, and there they go.
Kinetic field. With the barrage,
The barrage
hitting
coming
it.
out. the
Sunstrike is
comes
not.
out again. Oh, and they will trap him.
What?
And it's actually good enough. And it's actually good enough.
Oh, the creeps! They're gonna get Radasate! And nobody decides to even distract the creeps away.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
They really want that hoodwink that they decide to just abandon their friend. So
is under attack.
So it was a 1-for-1 trade, I guess. What's the gold swing? Only 100 difference. 100 gold swing difference.
Amazing what you'll
Yep.
find laying on.
but what comes after that would be the EXP gain from the creeps. Now that Bones have all the lanes creep to himself, he would hit the level 6 right now. Where Centaur is still on the level 5 with just a little bit more left to level 6. He will need that level 6 to get his ulti out, and that will increase the team's war potential.
Devil was teasing mid with the Rolling Thunder, and it forces Invoker to use the Ghost Walk right away. It seems that Dawnbreaker is controlling the AM a lot better than I thought.
With Dawnbreaker's passive, being just at 1, he's able to actually hear himself back, and the creeps as well, that third strike.
The Charge of Darkness now going on to Anti-Mage. They're gonna try to finish him up. Combo, Sunstrike able to connect,
And
able to
it is
finish off
perfect.
Carlos Pollo!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Beautifully initiated and controlled. The Anti-Mage just falls off in a burn after the Sunstrike has connected.
The counter spell only being at level 1 with only 50% magic resistance. Even if it's at level 4, it would probably not save it with all that bashing coming from
Top tower
SB and the Dawnbreaker.
And Sunstrike being the pure damage it is, I don't think that would save him from anything at all.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures
Bottom lane,
And Hoodwink
they found
may
Harry
have
Maguire.
been scouted out.
The Acorn only gonna hit on one.
Barrage
Barrage.
not hitting at
Glimpse
all.
back,
Enjoy
not in the
the
best
damage.
position. But he is able to stampede away, and they might get the kill onto Raja Sate instead.
Probably not. Yep.
They're probably not aware that there is the Moonlight Shadow. Oh, the Sunstrike! Oh, almost
Just
hitting
missed
Harry
it
Maguire,
all.
they're even pinging it out. It's so close.
Now we see top going on to the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker doesn't have enough mana to escape.
Oh, Dawnbreaker trying to juke, but not enough. Cannot avoid the mana void from the Carlos Pollo's anti-mage.
Dire's middle tower is under
The anti-mage is not picking up a boot at all yet.
structures.
We'll go straight for the Battle Free.
Dire's
As we see the Invoker going straight for the BOT just after the Midas.
The prize is mine.
Team Overdue is doing pretty well, hanging on to make this
And
early
here
part
we
of the game.
see
One more hit onto
Here we
Raja
see-
Sate. Yes, it
Wow,
is. That arrow
that's
able
enough.
to secure that kill.
Killed them both, did it just one?
If only want to retaliate into Center Warships, he's really going for the damage build rather than staying in the lane build.
I love it when the sharpshooter is now being picked up by Hoodwink. And what did we just miss? How did they get a kill on the ninja? Sorry, how did they get a kill on to Carlos?
Looks like
Wow.
they have a ward up here, and they were able to detect the AM farming into the jungle, and hence they had their usual combo on disperse onto the AM. So, yeah. And here we see, once again,
Oh!
SB having the charge, he will not try to deward.
He cannot do it. He doesn't have the
Yep.
sentry over there.
I could look at you all day.
So we see top of the net worth is right now holding on is Invoker, followed by Clinks with at least 5,000.7. And
Oh, Raja
Here we
Sate,
see-
not in the place that he wants to be, but the Dawnbreaker trying to keep him alive, and he will keep him alive. In fact, they'll turn this fight around, and down goes Captain Weeble. In fact, on the other side of the map, Toyadoya also falls apart. But in the top lane, we see multiple Power Rangers tipping in. And Devil try to keep them in place, but no, these two guys are really, really tanky. Just how are they gonna... Oh, I take back what I
Oh.
just said. I think Cat and Dog might just be able to get out of this alive.
Did not even get that SB out in,
has
as he
fallen.
freely runs away back to mid, and now they'll have control of mid tower as well, being pushed by the Invoker.
Let's allow space. Forcing Team Overdue to teleport all of their heroes there
Right.
after they finish off
Team
the,
Overdue does not have
tanks.
any range stun at this point. They only have up close and personal stuns. The range stun will only be Hoodwink, but that might take a little bit of good aiming to capture the BB, the SB.
Invoker now sitting at the top of the net worth. He has picked up the Midas and also the Boot of Travel. Carlos
We
Pollo
see
now
bottom,
that
time
he
to
has
the lane.
his Battle Fury. Mango
Now the
with the
Centaur
Vanguard.
should be getting a dagger soon. I'm not sure what is aiming next, but yes, that dagger would come in handy.
Seems like there's nobody else defending bottom lane. Tier 1 would be able to just fall and...
Dire's bottom tower
Just like that.
has
Yep,
fallen.
Harry
Yeah,
Maguire's
that's the annoying thing about the Force Spirits, being able to provide a lot of siege
pushing
power.
power.
AM has already picked up the Barrel Free, and that will increase the rate of farming for the jungle. Klings has already picked up the Maelstrom as he slowly builds his way into the Millionaire. Oh, sorry, the Gleipnir.
How did they find the Dawnbreaker bottom?
Dire's top
I mean,
tower is under
what? There was no
attack.
Stampede you even used.
Tis mine.
There's no dagger. So it was all. Oh, they used the arrow.
Proper skaks.
Yeah,
It was the help.
the arrow
from Mirana.
connected. Centaur, reaching soon for the dagger. I would think AM has to get that Manta out very soon. If Klings has the Gleipnir and AM has no escape, there will be a huge barrage coming down on AM.
They're gonna try and mid. The Bushwhack able
You
to
see
connect.
it? The sharpshooter being exposed, and the
Oh,
arrow.
nice arrow! Even the sharpshooter able to connect at full speed.
And now they'll get,
And
the
they'll get
disruptor
both.
face of the sharpshooter.
Yeah. And the Stampede
That was a super long charge.
onto. Oh, the Stampede is actually just to run away from Mango.
Yep.
And they will try to converge on the bottom next. There was a beautiful arrow onto mid.
And the disguise will fade now, as they will try to look for the Dawnbreaker.
Arrow up, just missing off the mark, but they should be able to notice that there's somebody else TPing in bottom. Invoker.
Right now, all the death time has been reset to 0, and we see 3 from Radiant side getting ready to take on the siege from Dire. With 4 man pushing into the tower, we also see Disruptor slowly walking his way to the tower, ready to join his team. And the scan is being used. Found. Mango trying to go in.
Pushback. The stun strike on one side, but the sharpshooter able to still connect. What was simple?
They will still take on Dawnbreaker. And here
Yeah,
we
they
see
finish off Dawnbreaker that. Devil will just swashbuckle away, but the tornado able to still connect. Is he able to use anything to get out there? Oh! Disruptor
it's
almost
coming
dying.
down. The bash will not connect. Imagine that bash connect, and wow, that would be the unluckiest.
Yeah, the greater bash, right?
Yeah.
How
Damn,
many hits
just
did he
being
try to
free.
hit? He landed 3 hits, right? Or was it 2 hits?
I think 2 hits. Yeah, just a little bit more. With that 7% chance to bash, you know, it could work in 1 in 5.
17%. Wow. It's like, yeah, 1 in 5.
Gold for me.
Well, the kills are still going in favor of Team Overdue, but in terms of gold advantage, there's more gold going to the side of Team Kacang Gaming. It just goes to show how much better they are at controlling the map and also finding the best spots to farm. And I think Team Overdue at that bottom war, they got pretty lucky to be able to just grab a kill and get away with just 2 losses.
With Kacang Gaming still holding on to that tier 1 tower, so they still have all their tier 1 towers in place, whereas Team Overdue has lost already all their tier 1 towers, so
Yep.
they have the early game lead in terms of net worth.
Oh, look at mid. Weebu is taking so much damage from the 2 spirits.
Invoker aiming for the BKB right next after the US set the pickup. Do you see Disruptor encountering the center, but decides not to engage?
Invisibility.
Oh. The smoke,
Oh,
the moonlight shadow. So both invisible heroes, but with no
Yeah.
detection.
no detection. There was a bit of a confusion right there.
I think that would have been advantageous to Team Overdue because they had the double
Dire's
damage.
courier has been
Yep.
killed.
If they had detected, but of course, they will also not expect anybody to have a Shadow Blade from the other side, and has nobody picked up the dust nor a sentry.
Yeah, I mean, Pangolia would have had the power spike because now that he's had the diffusal blade picked up, plus the double damage, I think that would have been advantageous towards them.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, somehow we have the AM getting ready to bomb as well. The diffuser pickup is really, really
Tower is under attack.
strong against their supports.
Anti-Mage still trying to farm as much as he can to get the Manta. Once he got the Manta, it'll be a little bit harder to kill him. And that should be also be able to accelerate the farm. There's a smoke onto 3 heroes at bottom. Dire are gonna try to make their way in towards the Radiant jungle,
'Tis mine.
with Mango probably taking the bait. But Dawnbreaker is flying at the top. They found the anti-mage, and Carlos Boyle
Anti-mage
being
will go down.
ganked by 3 heroes altogether.
Yeah,
The
despite
global presence.
Centaur Warship having the ult was not used at all, as it was completely locked down
Is under attack.
and controlled.
And they are now sneak into the Rose Pit. Toya Daya was actually giving vision to Cat and Dog to just charge on in, and I think Anti-Mage had no idea that he was being charged at. And right away, Simple was able to just use the ultimate and maintain that control onto the Anti-Mage for Toya Daya to just finish him off. The arrow connecting onto Toya Doya, but they are not able to stop the advances of Kacang Gaming from taking away the Aegis.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Aegis will fall to Kacang Gaming.
But it will go to the hands of the Dawnbreaker. So we see 3 of the cores from Kacang Gaming already leading the top of the network. And not too far away was the Anti-Mage and also the Pangolier. But struggling a bit behind is Mango on the Centaur War Runner. Dawnbreaker with the Desolator picked up. And next he will build into the BKB.
Regeneration.
This is a Dawnbreaker that really wants to get into your face.
Is under
And the
attack.
Moonlight Shadow already being used. He's gonna walk up the hill and will be spotted by the Cat and Dog. He uses
And
the
the dust
dust.
pot. As we see
Dawnbreaker
their
uses
full
his
team
ultimate,
coming right
trying to
now.
hold him in place. But Pangolia also responds with the Hedgehog
Oh,
mode.
there's a double hammer, and the Glitner comes in with the barrage.
Oh,
Tango is still kept alive though.
but not for
There's no
long.
big city on the Invoker, but Tango will fall. As
The strike team
Team Overdue
by
loses 4.
Team Overdue has just met their match, and that was a failed
Yeah.
operations altogether.
They were actually trying to go for an easy pickup, but it ended up as bumping into the whole.
I don't think it
Team,
was an
and
easy
it was-
pickoff going onto the Spirit Breaker, especially since he's not even bothered to use the bulldoze.
And they actually went into a watered ground,
Bottom tower is
so there was a huge climb up the battle.
are fortified.
Seems like Dawnbreaker and Krings are very much taking over the game right now.
With the AM being able to secure the ultimate orb to complete his recipe for the Manta.
They need
Oh,
really
and they
big
have
hands.
caught the Dawnbreaker. They might expose the Aegis at this, and then comes the Spirit Breaker.
Anti-Mage
Spirit
is gonna
Breaker
join the
has out
fight. The Swashbuckler totally whiff.
now. Oh, and AM's get caught without the Manta.
Kinetic field. Oh, but look at how much damage Anti-Mage just falls right away. And they're able to finish the first life of the Dawnbreaker. Cat and Dog trying to charge in, breaks it into 2.
They will have to get away.
Tornado, catching 1.
The arrow missed.
Mango gonna try to charge back in, but then instead gets held
Oh.
down by Toya Doya and will finish him off with the barrage. On the right side of the
Centaur
map,
not one.
Simple also finishing up the Mirana Weebu.
Centaur did not even use the ulti at all, as Centaur falls. and his teammate will also fall as well.
Who said you could strike?
Oh, okay. So the sub-shooter was used but not able to dispose of the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker was chosen to pull away as Invoker and Kling's will stay to fight and push the tower down.
Is under attack.
Yep, they're making easy and short work.
And the
Dawnbreaker will come back
will
in.
get to the back. As we see
Oh, that is a lot of
Harry
damage.
Maguire being caught off,
He's never tried.
not able to escape that hammer.
16 charges already on the Desolator.
That's gotta hurt.
Yep, that's a
Radiant's
lot of
top tower is
kills.
under attack.
They're gonna go for Carlos Pollo next. He immediately responds with a Manta activation and he will blink right the hell out of there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Team Overdue will now use the Glyph of Fortification to make, or actually delay the push. But if I were Team Overdue, I wouldn't bother defending the bottom lane at all. It's better to go to the high ground, and that's where the real fight should take place.
Right. So Team Overdue is right now being set back by 10k in net worth as they lost their AM in the latest war as well. And now Team Overdue is being forced to retreat and they try to stick S5 and cover the AM right now. AM has just picked up the and no mana left on SB, so SB will fall as the team will not converge to pick up another fight.
Invisibility.
I think the Mirana needs to play Mjolnir and Diffuser Blade as well. This Harry Maguire also needs to go Diffuser Blade. I think that's how they win the game.
Everybody diffuser.
Everybody mana breaks. And easy mana bomb.
Radiant are scared.
Mango just needs to go Blade Mail.
Yeah, for the bones, right?
Yep, go let Bones trap him up with the Gleipnir and just open up the Blade Mail. Because there's really not much chance for the anti-mage to use his mana void. Most of the heroes here are not really gonna use their mana a lot. And to have a full mana tank like Invoker,
Dire's top tower
1700
is under attack.
on this Raptor is 1400. The rest of the other heroes is really nothing much.
Yep. AM's Bane right here will also be Disruptor's ulti,
Has fallen.
as it does not have the BKB and Manta will
Gleipnir being
actually not
used,
stay.
able to catch onto 2. The amount of damage! Mango
And the callback.
or Devil also
Go
get
down.
caught back and... Yep, they make short work of both of them, Toya Doya. Able to
Despite
put the
having
barrage in
Stomp
between both of them.
they're still
That's
able to bring
a
back.
lot of AoE damage. And they're trying to pressure the top lane already. Chipping away very quickly in less than 3 seconds. This tower will actually fall to the hands of Kacang Gaming. With very little resistance, they'll catch onto Toya Doya. Sharpshooter being used, but gives up the life of his own.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Arrow, not going to connect onto anyone. There's no buyback even being used from Team Overdue.
Is under attack. Top barracks has fallen.
And Kacang Gaming will claim the first lane of Rax scot-free. 0 casualties. Come on, Carlos Pollo. Carlos Pollo has picked up the Basher. He's now gonna build into an Abyssal.
If you're not too careful, Kling's
They
will
spot
spawn
him
out.
out. Gleipnir used. The stun, the Sun Strike, even the Lux. Enough for the anti-mage to be taken down without even a chance to respond with a counter spell.
Yeah,
And
and
now
now
they're
what
gonna
happens
have
the
to
Manta
fight.
to be on cooldown for 4 seconds. The moment he was caught by the Gleipnir. So, yeah, AM was really having a bad time being unable to escape most of their lockdowns happening as the
Yeah.
combo from the team happen just one after another.
They have the vision wall, but Mango decides to go right in, stomp onto, only connecting onto one as the BKB is being mitigated by Captain Simple. Simple uses the Dawnbreaker ultimate, able to keep his teammates alive for a moment, and they will try to bail out Devil under the guise of... Whoa, there's so much damage from the barrage! They will finish off Cat and Dog, but their Kacang Gaming will continue to press on the
they're
attack.
not able to secure many kills. They will try this.
Oh, nice. What a huge amount of burst damage coming from Devil after seeing that his
Look at
team
that.
is able to control so much.
With the Wicked Sick being disposed, he now has over 1,000 gold gain, just like that. In that fight recap, we do still see not much gold gain from both sides, but we do see EXP trade happening. Nonetheless, Kacang Gaming still remains on top in terms of net worth.
Guess what comes next?
AM has to find a way to keep himself alive even more, as he now has a lot of depth in his hands. In fact, he already has 5 deaths with 0 kills at this point, being a liability to the team instead.
Klings has almost twice as much net worth as the Centaur War Runner. One of the cores. That's insane. It's also funny to notice that both the supports on Team Overdue have picked up the Rod of Ethos. Oh, now they're using the Charge of Darkness onto Mango. They use Glaive near Sunstrike and finally finish him off. Nope. Ah, yes, they will. Bash him back just for good measure.
Santa Watcher not being able to fend off himself right now, not being the toughest guy on the map.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe the Blade Mail is the best option to go. And let
Yep.
Klings just destroy himself.
Clanks right now has much more HP than Centaur though.
Glaive
And we
Mirror
see
being
that
used
burst
to
coming right
anti-mage.
in.
Is there
he
enough
just go
damage? Not
crazy.
enough at all. Sharpshooter able to connect but barely reduces or do anything. Whoa!
I am barely escaping that. See Bones trying to do it again. Oh, here we go!
Oh, wow!
Oh, and it's enough.
The combo able to finish off Harry Maguire.
Without a 4-staff, they only have
Yeah, there's no
They
first
only
half.
enough to actually go on the offense, but they don't have anything to save themselves from.
Yes.
Which is right now striking back into their item choicing.
Oh, is that a Basher? Basher picked up on the Pangolier.
Yep. And
Oh.
Pangolia committing that.
And nothing
And
can
he will
save
pay
him
for
from
that.
that. In fact, this Mango
Centaur
also
will
jumped
pay
right
for it
in.
as well. As Kacang Gaming easily wipes out the first 2
We
cores.
see 2 buybacks already coming in. Dawnbreaker using the ultimate, keeping his teammates alive, and it's not needed because none of them are actually dying. Except for the backlines, Disruptor is still kept alive, but... Oh, the Mana Bomb! Able to take out the Disruptor alone, but the rest of his teammates are now being haunted, or hounded down. But as I say that, Simple has overextended, that is
will
considered
fall for
diving.
this,
Dyer's middle barracks
As Centaur and
has fallen.
Hoodwink are the only ones left right now to defend the base. Hoodwink
Oh,
being
Centaur
pressured
say,
on
I'm gonna
by
go right in, take out Cat and Dog, but will trade his life for it anyway.
Team Overdue trying their best to hold on as they lose their second lane of racks.
And he takes him out 1-for-1, is that even worth it? Maybe.
Maybe.
As Mirana has now respawned, it's gonna be 2 against 2 right now against the cores of Kacang Gaming. Can they hold out whatever's left of their
Dyer's
base?
middle tower is under attack.
As we see, the support Harry Maguire himself is also trying to build into a carry. This is exactly how I will play a carry Hoodwink. Building towards that Gleipnir. 0 defensive items.
Exactly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow, a Wind Waker already picked up by the Invoker. That's really,
Invoker,
really hard
yep.
kill. Wind Waker and BKB. Did I say Team Overdue would win the late game? I think at this rate they have to go really, really late.
With only one Rax remaining on Team Overdue side, the AM
Yeah.
has to get a lot bigger compared to the Clinks
Like
right now.
twice bigger than Klinks, man. Roshan already picked up. They're gonna give it again to Simple and the shard. Are they
The
gonna
shard, they'll
give it
to the Disruptor
to allow him to
with
take the
the
Thunder
extra
Strike,
Thunder Strike improvement.
the augment?
Now buff the allies. So before they plan the buff, they'll probably plan to buff the Clinks again to increase his attack speed and also movement speed momentarily. We see them trying to cut the lanes. Nope, he did not cut the lanes.
He needs the farm.
And there's nothing to farm until the timing is ready. So Team KG, Kacang Gaming will proceed to the bottom lane right now as they have the Aegis.
I think Anti-Mage knows that it's risky to cut the lane because that means he'll be chased down by Cat and Dog. And to assist Cat and Dog is simple. And the combo after that would be a Sunstrike to boot. And that would be enough. Oh, but as I said it, Simple has already jumped in, taking on Harry Maguire, deleting him away from the game. He will not be able to join the fight for the next 50 seconds.
And here we see the Moonlight Shadow being popped. Santos double thinking about it. He will go for the stun but misses because of the
Because of
Starbreaker, right?
yeah, the
So
Dawnbreaker,
that's
he
the
was
Hammer
in Magic
Form.
Immune form.
Yep.
A very
Just a
nice
bit of
static
a
storm, discharging anything that tries to jump in their way.
Dire's bottom
And they don't even need Clinks to be around for that. And they will take the last remaining racks of Team Overdue. Now that they have Megas, let the horn blow. And that will signify a very, very close but surely. Yep. And that as well. Yep. We lost the whole team of Overdue.
And also
Dawnbreaker
fell.
might actually die for this. He loses his first life. Raja Sate might actually lose his 0 lives. And they're gonna go on Harry Maguire. No place to run, no items to save him as well. It's gonna
If
be
only they had the Use Scepter or the Ghost Scepter, they might be able to stay alive from the barrage for themselves. Or even a Force Staff would benefit a lot more compared to the Royal Ethos. So yep.
they're gonna try to go for the next bout of fountain farming. In 2 seconds, 2 of the cores are respawning. 3 of them are coming out. Buyback even from Harry Maguire. They're gonna take this final fight and jumping in
they're gonna have
onto
a 3-man
4
stun.
stun and controlled.
And
They're gonna
The AM
find
has
the
already
AM.
picked up
He
the
is
BKB.
able to get out alive with the BKB. And that would be it. That is game. Beautiful plays by Kacang Gaming. Secure a very comfortable win at the end of the somewhat mid to late game. And yeah, shows their dominance over